My spouse has been at U of M for 57 days and came home and is back in the hospital. Had open heart surgery, and I had a heart attack while we were there. My spouse is currently in the hospital. The elderly gentleman on the corner over there has come to see me yesterday to ask if I was ever going to clean it up. He's tired of looking at it.
Holy crap, guys, I just found something. Check this out. This is crazy. So blessed when I was contacted by this individual and she explained to me what was going on. I knew I had to get over there and help her right away. What I cannot believe, how neighbors, it comes back to neighbors. It's not all neighbors. Why would the neighbors, when they know that this family has been through so much turmoil and health issues, talk to them and like basically demand that they clean up their overgrown yard? I want your opinion in the comments below. Why don't neighbors help out more? You don't gotta like your neighbor, but at least help them when they need help. So when I approached this house, I actually came in from the back side because I needed somewhere to park my trailer, and it was hard walking through this thick stuff. You can see here as I walk through this, there is a lot of poison ivy. There is a lot of overgrown weeds, thick weeds, and some trees. Speaking of trees, some of these trees are tangled up in the power lines. The trees are deader than a doornail. But I knew I had to get in here and cut this to help out this family for free. Now sit back, kick up your feet, turn on your TV, and enjoy this amazing transformation. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Hey, so I'm sorry I walked through the backyard. That was the only path that I could find.
That's all right.
With parking, but what do you got going on here?
So we realized that we own this. I thought it was the neighbors, and we can't get through it. It's a mess. And some of the neighbors on the back side have complained to us. My spouse has been at U of M for 57 days and came home and is back in the hospital and had open heart surgery, and it's been a battle.
Holy crap.
I had a heart attack while we were there.
You had a heart attack while you were there?
I did, May 15th. So I ended up in ICU across the hall from my spouse. So we didn't get to it this year. And last year, my spouse had some medical issues and I broke my arm and my leg. So it has been overgrown since.
Wow. The rest of the yard looks great.
This I can maintain. This has gotten away from me.
So both of you have heart attacks. How's your spouse doing now?
My spouse is currently in the hospital. Supposed to be coming home soon. So
how are you doing?
I'm moving slowly.
So neighbors are going to be super happy when we get this cleaned up. And
yes, the elderly gentleman on the corner over there has come to see me yesterday to ask if I was ever going to clean it up. He's tired of looking at it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's been here before most of these houses were built, and he let me know that. So
right from the get-go, I noticed all kinds of debris in this little lot. It was like a dumping pit. Must have been for all the neighbors or even the people drive along this back road here. So we found an old pool, we found all kinds of stuff, but we need your help identifying something later in the video. I have no idea what it is I came across. This is truly an amazing piece of equipment. Look how this just slices and dices through this. You'll notice here this tree right above me is deader than a doornail. So it's trying to take a lot of the brush down. You'll see here soon I go through and actually trim up a ton of the branches. So I used the mini skid steer here as like a little ladder so I could reach up and trim these. They kept hitting me in the head, so I figured I better cut them. But this whole tree, as you can see, is deader than a doornail, and you will not believe the cost to cut one of these things down. We called a couple places, they wanted $3,000 to cut this tree down. This fern tree mulcher is the real deal. This thing cut through this tree, which is about 8 inches in diameter, knocked it right over. The problem is it laid on the side of the fence, so then I had to try to pull it off. That didn't go real well, but you'll see it knocked through this thing with no issues. going over this several times to break up this mulch even more. It's to the point here shortly where you can actually just throw seed down and grass will start to grow. But wait until you see what we uncovered right in the middle. You'll notice this tree here covered in poison ivy. There's poison ivy all over the fence. It's not going to stop me. I got to clean this up for this lady and her wife. What do you guys think about that fern tree forestry mulcher? That took this brush, and we're not even done. Mulched it up. I went over a couple times. It is so fine. You could plant grass seed right now and it'd grow up and mow right over it. There's a ton of poison ivy. Ton of poison ivy. So out there on the road, so breathtaking, guys. Out there at the road, one of the homeowners was on the phone speaking to her spouse. Her spouse, she's in the hospital, and she actually put her on FaceTime and said, look at this. And they're like, oh my gosh, that looks so amazing. So if you could hear them from the truck, I pointed the camera over there, but prayers to both her and her wife, but we're not done. Holy crap, guys, I just found something. Check this out. This is crazy. That's a solid hole. I put my hand down there. I don't know what that is, but it's way out here in the city of Battle Creek. And this little end lot. That's solid piping there. I don't know what it is. And right here, there's a big hole. That looks like there's an old tree or something that came out, but I don't know what that is. Any ideas?
doing? Good, how are you?
Good. Sweating.
Oh, at least there's a little breeze.
I know. What do you think?
Amazing.
You like it?
Love it. Haven't seen it empty like that since she got the house.
Yeah.
Looks amazing. I've never been able to walk through there. Nothing.
Yeah. Now the neighbors can't
Complain.
complain.
Back neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be happy. Now we can maintain it.
Yeah. I took all the weeds down off the fence, and
Thank you.
I trimmed all the way down the back of your thing too.
Thank you. very
All the way
much.
down. Turned out pretty good though. Looks like you just mowed it, you know?
I can only do 4 rows, and then my tractor goes
Starts
sideways,
tipping.
and I can't get up there. That looks amazing.